you didn't want to come back to LaPorte, huh? You didn't want to stay in LaPorte. No, this really resonated with me because I didn't either. And I have a quote, honestly, that you talk about. Essentially, a teacher of yours that asked something about why somebody needs to stay or something. Tell that story.
Yeah, I didn't want to be in the family business. I didn't expect I would be in the family business because growing up in it, I worked part-time there, so I thought, I want to do something different. I had a very good teacher. It was actually in ninth grade, and she was just a super teacher.
What was her name?
Mrs. Phillips.
Okay.
She was strict, but kind and gentle. But, the combination was really, I don't know, it was something that drew me to her, but it also, I respected her very much.
Did you go to the, when James Comey was here in LaPorte a month ago, did you go see that at the PNW thing? Yes. He talks about that, like kind of the best type of leaders are strict and kind.
And I was drawn to that, and I wanted to please her, so I got good grades in her class, but that's not the point of it. I also just had become very fond of her, and it turned out that she and her husband were actually friends of my wife's folks. So they would see each other socially, and then when I got out of college and was back home at a social gathering, I had a chance to see Mrs. Phillips. Of course, years had gone by since I had her in class. I talked to her about, I kind of want to find something out of LaPorte, and she said, well, someone has to stay home. And it was almost like I went back in time to being in her, class, in ninth grade, and the teacher was telling me something that I should really pay attention to. I respected her so much. I'm not saying that's the only reason that I stayed in LaPorte, but it's one of them.
That did impact you. That resonated with you.
It impacted, yeah.